Welcome everyone to Ethical Considerations. Today we're diving into a topic that many of you have asked about, and that's bound to stir some strong feelings. What to do when a woman ignores you. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's address a fundamental question. How should you react? Should you lose your cool, act out of desperation, or maintain your composure and take control of the situation? Imagine this scenario. You've been talking to a woman you really like. Things seem to be going well, but suddenly she starts to pull back. She's not replying to your messages as quickly as she used to, if at all. When you meet in social settings, she barely acknowledges your presence. It's confusing and painful. Naturally, the first reaction might be to panic or feel rejected. But let's pause for a moment and think strategically. Here's the harsh truth. If you start freaking out, she's likely to think she's too good for you. She'll see your desperation and conclude that she has the upper hand. But if you remain calm, composed, and unfazed by her behavior, you're sending a powerful message. You're showing her that you won't be easily manipulated, that you have self-respect, and that your world doesn't revolve around her. This can make her question her actions and even regret ignoring you. So, how exactly do you turn the tables? How can you use reverse psychology to make her regret her decision to ignore you? Today, we're going to delve deep into strategies that you can employ to not only maintain your self-respect and confidence, but also take control of the situation. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of psychological tactics and mindset shifts to handle being ignored with grace and strength. When a woman you have feelings for starts to ignore you, it's natural to feel hurt. The emotional pain can be intense, and it's easy to start questioning yourself and your worth. However, it's crucial not to place her on a pedestal. Remember, your self-worth is not defined by any single person's attention or affection. In a society that often glorifies romantic relationships, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that you need someone's validation to feel valued. But the truth is, your self-worth is intrinsic and independent of anyone else's opinion. If one woman decides to walk away, it doesn't diminish your value. Instead of seeing her as someone superior, start seeing yourself as someone with unique qualities and strengths. 1. Developing a mindset of self-superiority. To deal with this situation without losing your self-worth, the first step is to develop a mindset of self-superiority. This doesn't mean thinking you are better than others in an arrogant way, but rather, recognizing that you are not inferior to anyone. It's about believing in your own inherent worth and capabilities. Practical steps to develop self-superiority. Self-affirmation. Begin each day with positive affirmations about yourself. Remind yourself of your strengths, achievements, and the qualities that make you unique. Focus on personal growth. Invest time in activities that enhance your skills and knowledge. Whether it's reading, working out, or learning a new hobby, growing as a person helps build confidence. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift and support you. Positive relationships can reinforce your self-worth and provide a healthy perspective. Reflect on your achievements. Regularly take stock of your accomplishments, no matter how small. Celebrate your wins and use them as a reminder of your capabilities. When you start seeing yourself as a person of great value, you naturally project confidence and self-assurance. This change in mindset not only helps you cope when someone ignores you, but also makes you more attractive to others, including the person who initially ignored you. Real-life example. Consider Tom, who was deeply invested in a relationship with Sarah. When Sarah started ignoring him, Tom felt devastated. Instead of begging for her attention, he decided to focus on his career and personal interests. He took up a new hobby, excelled at work, and spent more time with friends. Over time, Sarah noticed the positive changes in Tom and regretted ignoring him. She reached out to reconnect, but by then, Tom had realized his own worth and was no longer as affected by her actions. By not putting Sarah on a pedestal and focusing on his self-worth, Tom regained control of his emotions and his life. When dealing with someone who ignores you, it's essential to convey a message of mutual respect. This involves showing that you respect yourself and expect the same from others. It's about maintaining your dignity and not allowing anyone to undermine your value. 2. Demonstrating self-assurance and confidence. The way you carry yourself speaks volumes about your self-assurance and confidence. When you value your self-worth above all, you send a clear message that you are not dependent on anyone else's validation. This doesn't mean being arrogant, but rather having a healthy self-respect and acknowledging your own achievements and qualities. Practical steps to demonstrate self-assurance. Body language. Stand tall, make eye contact, and maintain a calm demeanor. Your body language should reflect confidence and self-assuredness. Verbal communication. Speak clearly and assertively. Avoid sounding needy or desperate. Instead, communicate with a tone that reflects calm and confidence. Maintain boundaries. Respect yourself enough to establish and maintain personal boundaries. Don't allow others to take advantage of you or treat you poorly. Real-life example. Take John, for instance. When his girlfriend Emma started ignoring him, he didn't beg for her attention. Instead, he continued to live his life with confidence. He pursued his interests, spent time with friends, and stayed positive. When Emma saw that John wasn't fazed by her behavior and continued to respect himself, she began to regret ignoring him. She realized that John was a confident man who deserved respect, and she wanted to be a part of his life again. 3. Mutual respect and understanding. Besides demonstrating self-assurance, it's also important to show mutual respect and understanding. This means recognizing her worth while also expecting her to recognize yours. Practical steps to show mutual respect. Active listening. When you do communicate with her, listen actively and show that you respect her opinions and feelings. Empathy. Try to understand her perspective and where she might be coming from. This doesn't mean excusing bad behavior, but rather understanding the human complexities involved. Respectful communication. Always communicate respectfully, even if you are hurt or frustrated. Avoid blame games and focus on constructive dialogue. By showing mutual respect, you let her know that you value a relationship built on equality and understanding. This can make her realize that she's dealing with a mature and confident individual, which can be highly attractive and make her reconsider her actions. Real-life example. Consider Mike, who noticed his partner Lily pulling away. Instead of reacting with anger or desperation, Mike approached the situation with empathy and respect. He calmly communicated his feelings and showed that he was willing to understand Lily's perspective. This respectful approach made Lily see Mike's maturity and self-respect, making her regret her decision to ignore him. By demonstrating self-assurance, confidence, and mutual respect, you not only maintain your dignity, but also increase your attractiveness and desirability. 4. Do not beg for her attention. One of the common mind games some women might play is withdrawing attention to see how you react. This can be a deliberate tactic to test your emotional resilience and see if you will beg for their attention. However, it's crucial to resist this urge. Begging for attention not only lowers your self-respect, but also reinforces her power over you. Why begging for attention is counterproductive. When you beg for attention, you inadvertently tell her that her validation is more important than your own self-worth. This creates an unhealthy dynamic where she holds the power and you become the pleaser. In the long run, this can lead to a loss of respect from her and from yourself. Practical steps to avoid begging for attention. Acknowledge your feelings. It's normal to feel hurt and confused when someone you care about ignores you. Acknowledge these feelings instead of suppressing them, but don't let them control your actions. Focus on personal growth. Redirect your energy towards activities that promote your personal growth. This can be pursuing a new hobby, working on your career, or investing time in physical fitness. Stay busy. Keep yourself occupied with things that matter to you. This not only distracts you from the pain, but also shows her that your life doesn't revolve around her. Surround yourself with support. Lean on friends and family for support. They can provide a healthy distraction and remind you of your worth. Real-life example. Consider Alex, who was head over heels for his girlfriend, Sophia. When Sophia started ignoring him, Alex felt the urge to text her repeatedly and seek her attention. However, he decided against it. Instead, he focused on his work, started going to the gym regularly, and spent more time with friends. Eventually, Sophia noticed that Alex was not desperate for her attention and started reaching out to him, realizing she might lose a great guy. 5. Shifting focus to personal growth. Instead of obsessing over why she's ignoring you, shift your focus to other important aspects of your life. This not only helps you cope better, but also makes you more attractive. Practical steps to shift focus. Set personal goals. Identify areas in your life you want to improve and set specific goals. This could be related to your career, education, health, or personal interests. Develop new skills. Take up new courses or activities that interest you. Learning new skills not only boosts your confidence but also adds value to your life. Physical fitness. Engage in regular physical activity. Exercise is a great way to relieve stress and improve your overall well-being. Socialize. Spend time with friends and family. Building strong social connections can provide emotional support and keep you grounded. By focusing on personal growth, you demonstrate that you are independent and self-sufficient. This can make her question why you are not easily swayed by her actions and can lead to a change in her behavior. Real-life example. James, who was dealing with his girlfriend Emma ignoring him, decided to channel his energy into his passion for photography. He started attending workshops, going on photo walks, and sharing his work online. His dedication to his craft not only helped him cope with the situation, but also made him more attractive to others, including Emma, who eventually regretted ignoring him. 6. Do not show emotional weakness. Emotional strength is a vital trait, especially when dealing with complex interpersonal dynamics. When someone ignores you, it's natural to feel hurt and upset. However, it's important not to let these emotions control your actions. Emotional weakness can make you vulnerable to manipulation and diminish your self-respect. Why emotional strength matters. Emotional strength isn't about suppressing your feelings, but managing them effectively. It's about staying composed under pressure and not letting others control your emotions. When you show emotional resilience, you convey that you are in control of your life and not easily swayed by others' actions. Practical steps to build emotional strength. Mindfulness and meditation. Practice mindfulness and meditation to stay grounded. These practices help you manage stress and maintain emotional balance. Emotional regulation. Learn techniques to regulate your emotions, such as deep breathing exercises, journaling, or talking to a trusted friend. Positive self-talk. Engage in positive self-talk to boost your confidence and emotional resilience. Remind yourself of your strengths and capabilities. Seek professional help. If you find it challenging to manage your emotions, consider seeking help from a therapist or counselor. Professional guidance can provide valuable strategies for emotional regulation. Real-life example. Think about David, who was deeply affected when his girlfriend Laura started ignoring him. Instead of showing his hurt and frustration, David practiced mindfulness and stayed composed. He focused on his hobbies, maintained his social connections, and didn't let Laura's actions dictate his emotions. Over time, Laura noticed David's emotional strength and began to regret her actions, realizing she couldn't control him emotionally. 7. Staying composed and in control. When you stay composed and in control of your emotions, you prevent others from using your feelings against you. This not only helps you maintain your dignity, but also makes you more resilient to manipulation. Practical steps to stay composed. Pause before reacting. When you feel hurt or angry, take a moment to pause and collect your thoughts before reacting. This helps you respond more rationally. Focus on solutions. Instead of dwelling on the problem, focus on finding solutions. This proactive approach helps you stay positive and in control. Maintain routine. Stick to your daily routines and activities. Keeping yourself busy with regular tasks helps you stay grounded and composed. Practice gratitude. Focus on the positive aspects of your life and practice gratitude. This helps shift your perspective and maintain emotional balance. Real-life example. Consider Robert, who felt devastated when his partner Emily ignored him. Instead of reacting impulsively, Robert paused, collected his thoughts, and focused on maintaining his routine. He continued with his work, hobbies, and social activities. This composed approach not only helped Robert cope better, but also made Emily realize that Robert wasn't easily manipulated by her actions. By showing emotional strength and resilience, you demonstrate that you are in control of your life and not dependent on others for your emotional well-being. This can make others, including those who ignored you, respect you more and reconsider their actions. 8. Ignore her existence. Ignoring someone who is ignoring you might seem counterintuitive, but it can be an effective strategy. It's about shifting the power dynamic and showing that you are not dependent on their attention for your self-worth. Why ignoring works? When you ignore someone who is ignoring you, you send a strong message that you are not desperate for their validation. This can create an air of mystery and intrigue, making them wonder why their actions don't affect you. It also elevates your self-respect and dignity, as you show that you won't be easily manipulated. Practical steps to ignore her. Limit communication. Stop initiating contact. Don't text, call, or message her. Give her space and let her wonder why you are not chasing after her. Avoid social media stalking. Resist the urge to check her social media profiles or react to her posts. This shows that you are not obsessed with her actions. Stay busy. Keep yourself occupied with your own life. Engage in activities that you enjoy and focus on your personal growth. Be polite but distant. If you do see her in social settings, be polite but distant. Acknowledge her presence but don't go out of your way to seek her attention. Real-life example. Take Sam, who felt ignored by his girlfriend, Rachel. Instead of trying to get her attention, Sam decided to ignore her back. He stopped initiating contact, focused on his hobbies, and stayed busy with his work. Rachel started to notice Sam's lack of attention and began to question her actions. Eventually, she reached out to Sam, realizing she missed his presence. 9. Creating an air of mystery and intrigue. By ignoring her, you create a sense of mystery and intrigue. She will start to wonder why you are not affected by her actions and what you are up to. This can make her reconsider her behavior and potentially reach out to you. Practical steps to create mystery. Be unpredictable. Don't always be available. Have your own plans and stick to them. This unpredictability can make you more intriguing. Focus on self-improvement. Engage in activities that improve your skills and knowledge. This not only benefits you but also makes you more attractive. Keep your life private. Don't share every detail of your life on social media. Let her wonder what you are doing and who you are spending time with. Showcase your independence. Highlight your independence and self-sufficiency. This can make you more appealing and show that you don't rely on her for happiness. Real-life example. Consider Jake, who was ignored by his partner, Lisa. Instead of seeking her attention, Jake focused on improving his skills and pursuing his interests. He started a new hobby, worked on his career, and kept his life private. Lisa began to notice the positive changes in Jake and became curious about his new activities. This intrigue made her regret ignoring him and reach out to reconnect. By ignoring her existence and focusing on your own life, you not only maintain your dignity but also create an air of mystery that can make her question her actions and potentially regret ignoring you. Increase your value. To perform at a higher level in life, especially when someone ignores you, it's essential to focus on increasing your value. This involves investing in yourself and your personal growth. When you enhance your skills, knowledge, and status, you not only improve your own life but also become more attractive to others, including the person who ignored you. Why increasing your value matters. When you invest in yourself, you add a sense of accomplishment and purpose to your life. This not only boosts your confidence, but also makes you more appealing to others. Women, like anyone else, are naturally drawn to individuals who are confident, successful, and continuously improving themselves. Practical steps to increase your value. Skill development. Focus on improving your skills, whether it's through education, professional development, or learning new hobbies. This adds value to your life and makes you more interesting. Economic and social status. Work on improving your economic and social status. This could involve advancing in your career, starting a business, or expanding your social network. Physical fitness. Invest time in your physical health. Regular exercise and a healthy lifestyle not only improve your appearance but also boost your mental well-being. Emotional intelligence. Learn how to manage your emotions effectively. This includes understanding your own emotions, empathizing with others, and handling interpersonal relationships wisely. Real-life example. Consider Chris, who felt ignored by his girlfriend, Anna. Instead of letting this affect him negatively, Chris decided to focus on his personal growth. He took up new courses to enhance his skills, started a side business, and joined a fitness program. Over time, Anna noticed the positive changes in Chris and regretted ignoring him, realizing that he had become even more valuable and attractive. 10. Focusing on skill development. Skill development is a key aspect of increasing your value. Whether it's professional skills, personal hobbies, or educational pursuits, continuous learning and improvement can make a significant difference. Practical steps to develop skills. Take courses. Enroll in courses related to your field of interest. This could be online courses, workshops, or even formal education. Practice regularly. Dedicate time to practicing and improving your skills. Consistency is key to mastering any skill. Seek feedback. Get feedback from others to understand your strengths and areas for improvement. Constructive criticism can help you grow. Set goals. Set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals for your skill development. This helps you stay focused and motivated. Real-life example. Think about Michael, who was feeling ignored by his partner, Jessica. Michael decided to focus on his career and skill development. He took up new certifications, attended industry conferences, and networked with professionals in his field. These efforts not only advanced his career, but also made him more confident and attractive. Jessica noticed the positive changes and regretted ignoring him. 11. Improving economic and social status. Improving your economic and social status can also significantly increase your value. This involves advancing in your career, building wealth, and expanding your social network. Practical steps to improve status. Career advancement. Focus on excelling in your career. Seek promotions, take on new responsibilities, and continuously improve your professional skills. Financial planning. Manage your finances wisely. Save, invest, and plan for your future. Financial stability and growth can significantly boost your confidence and appeal. Networking. Expand your social network by attending events, joining clubs or organizations, and building meaningful connections. Community involvement. Get involved in your community. Volunteer, participate in local events, and contribute positively. This not only improves your social status, but also gives you a sense of fulfillment. Real-life example. Consider Tom, who felt ignored by his girlfriend, Lily. Instead of feeling down, Tom focused on advancing his career and building his social network. He attended industry events, took up leadership roles, and volunteered in his community. These efforts improved his status and confidence. Lily noticed the positive changes and regretted ignoring him, realizing that Tom had become even more valuable. 12. Enhancing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is another critical aspect of increasing your value. It involves understanding and managing your own emotions and being empathetic towards others. Practical steps to enhance emotional intelligence. Self-awareness. Understand your own emotions and how they affect your behavior. Practice mindfulness and reflection. Self-regulation. Learn to manage your emotions effectively. Practice techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and positive self-talk. Empathy. Develop the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Listen actively and try to see things from their perspective. Social skills. Improve your interpersonal skills. Communicate effectively, build strong relationships, and handle conflicts wisely. Real-life example. Think about David, who was ignored by his partner, Emily. David decided to work on his emotional intelligence. He practiced mindfulness, learned to manage his emotions, and improved his social skills. These changes not only helped David cope better with the situation, but also made him more attractive and empathetic. Emily noticed the positive changes and regretted ignoring him. By focusing on skill development, improving your economic and social status, and enhancing your emotional intelligence, you can significantly increase your value. This not only benefits you personally, but also makes you more appealing to others, including those who might have ignored you initially. Being ignored by someone you care about can be painful, but it's important to handle the situation with dignity and self-respect. By not putting her on a pedestal, demonstrating self-assurance and confidence, resisting the urge to beg for her attention, showing emotional strength, ignoring her existence, and increasing your value, you can take control of the situation and maintain your self-respect. Remember, your self-worth is not dependent on anyone else's validation.